Hello, internet denizens. I'm going to do my full introduction and my story as to why I'm doing such a new departure from my usual job and going into digital marketing. Frankly, because my old job is drying up like crazy. I was a non-scripted casting director for a long, long time, and to keep it short, if you look at the news, the industry is super dry right now, which is crazy because there's so many outlets. But regardless, nobody is working. Like tons and tons and tons of my associates and friends are not working. Obviously, that can only go on so far. If you're a freelancer, you especially understand what I'm talking about in any field. Graphic design. There's a million freelance fields. A terrible list, just graphic design. But you get that. Where I'm going with this is that you can't count on contract work for the rest of your life. I had to have a side hustle, but it makes only limited income, definitely not enough to live off of. But this has got the secret sauce. Digital mark this program allows me to work from home. It allows me to make enough money to pay my bills and live and provide for my family. And it takes you know so my mentor is pushing this 2 hour workday. I can't yet make myself do that. I'm still at about four and a half, and I think eventually get down to three. But I don't think I can just work 2 hours a day. But the soul of it is that it's designed that you could get everything you need to do in 2 hours, and once everything is up and running, you're golden. You can work from anywhere, laptop, internet. But the main thing I thought about for long and hard was that the freelance situation. Being a contractor is unbelievably, you're at the mercy of the market of whatever it is you're making or doing or producing or writing, etc. So when that dries up, uh, everyone's back up. Tends to be service oriented, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it, and that can be fun to drive somebody around or to deliver stuff. That can be great, but the pay is not great. Pay is not good at all. Whereas this is is becoming a real income. Like I don't know if it will this year, and I won't say exact numbers yet, but I think it is slated to surpass what I made at my peak as a casting director next year. Not this year, but next year. I think I'll make more. Um, so that's the short version of my story as to why I'm doing this. And I'm not gonna lie, with the 4.5 hours, the time re-injected back into my life. I mean, when you're off, you develop hobbies, you have your side hustle, you either have a backup job like delivering or something like that. But what you never ever seem to recoup is time to yourself. By your main job only being 4 hours a day, 2 hours a day, for some, do you know how much time that is back in with getting to spend with my son doing Legos with the dogs? Come here, Coop. Hey, sweet pup. So more time for that guy and everything else. I want to do more. I'm going to do more videos later about. I find Michelle, our mentor and the creator of this program, very, very inspirational. I don't say that about many people. As somebody got to interview lots and lots of people, one thing I finally recognized is that I was a cynic for too long and a naysayer, and that mindset thing that people talk about. I knew it was a thing, and I knew it was important for, especially for like physical contests or athletes and things like that. But I never really saw it as a day to day succeeding in life determination factor. If that makes any sense. I didn't think it mattered. I didn't think it mattered that much. I thought you could still be a cynic or this or that or dabble in self doubt, but the confidence and the passion and mostly believing in yourself is shockingly powerful, and gives me reason for pause to think that I was wrong for a long most part of my life. Um, I will say a quick side story from my old work was that, or work still might do sometimes, that I got to interview many rich people, some millionaires, never a billionaire, or people that are just highly successful in their field, even if it didn't pay millions and millions of dollars. And looking back, I don't know why I didn't recognize that they all had this outlook. They all had this like winning, self-confidence, capable, um, not minding what people tell them won't work, not minding naysayers, not listening to other people's influences or opinions on things, believing in what they were doing and just doing it. All of them had it. All like, and it must have been dozens and dozens. I worked on a couple of shows about bosses and employees and um, just business shows, and all those business owners had that attitude. So it's like I feel like I had an incredibly big blind spot in my ability to read things, and that I didn't recognize how important that was, and that, oh my gosh, all these super successful people have this similar uh, similar approach to life. So I'm going to try that along with everything else, and so far it has been amazing. But yeah, that's my story. My job's disappearing, less and less and less. So if you're a freelancer, or if you hate your job, or you feel your job is not adequately compensating you for the skill that you have, check the link in my bio. That commits you to nothing. You just literally put in your email, and you can find out some basics and a little bit about digital marketing. The community is unbelievably supportive and helps a lot. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.